Chris, thanks. Now back to that breaking news out of Greenville County, where a murder suspect is in jail waiting to see a judge in about an hour. Authorities say that he was behind a tragic shooting yesterday that led to 3 separate crime scenes.
Well, investigators arrested 29-year-old Nakia Allen in connection with the shooting death of Nathaniel Johnson. Allen
is due in court at about 9:30 this morning. That's where we find Fox Carolina's Matt Koufax sharing the details that we've learned from overnight. Matt?
Yeah, guys, good morning to you both. And we are still learning more about the man accused of pulling that trigger. That is Allen. It's still a developing story, but before we sort of lay all this out for you, we want to walk you through what we know so far. And you're about to see on your screen a full screen picture of Nathaniel Johnson. That's something that you are only going to see on Fox Carolina this morning. His family tells us they will be here in bond court to face the man who is accused of shooting him. Police say this all began after Johnson drove to the suspect Allen's home yesterday morning. At the home on Scottswood Road in Taylors, there was some sort of altercation between the two of them. It's not clear why Johnson drove to Allen's home. It's not clear how they knew each other yet. Those are still under investigation. But Allen did fire several shots at Johnson. Then he got into Johnson's car and fled the scene. Deputies then arrived just after 10 a.m. yesterday morning to find Johnson's body in the parking lot of La Petite Academy in Taylors. If you'll remember, that was the body found in the daycare. We were following that story. It was unclear at the moment how they were all connected, but it soon came together. Police say Johnson made his way over there but died from his gunshot wound shortly thereafter. The suspect, Allen, was finally found sitting in or next to Johnson's car off exit 24 on I-385. Fountain Inn police were first on the scene. They say Allen made the call himself because when he shot Johnson, he also accidentally shot himself in the leg. We got a chance to speak to one of Johnson's best friends, ARIC Smith, who says none of this adds up.
We're losing everybody out here for nonsense. And if it was one thing I could say is stop.
Yeah, and he and the family continue to call this a tragic misunderstanding. Johnson's brother Kevin adds the fact that his life was lost over a, quote, stupid and crazy circumstance doesn't make any sense to anyone. Obviously, still a lot of questions in this case. Allen is now being charged with murder, possession of a weapon during a crime, larceny, as well as trafficking heroin. That's what they found in his house after they searched it at yesterday's crime scene. And we will be here when those doors open at 9:30 or when the court convenes at 9:30 and we see Johnson's family and Allen both in court. Still a lot to follow up on here. Margaret Ann, back to you.